Hi guys, I hope you're having a fantastic day. Today is January 28th and today is my little birthday vlog. I had planned to do a little bit more vlogging than I did because like I told y'all I had this plan of what we were going to do for our birthday and it didn't exactly all happen, so therefore I did not vlog it because it didn't happen. So with that being said, I'll explain what happened. And I didn't vlog it. You'll see why I didn't vlog once I explain it. Okay, so like I woke up this morning and like I was having like some abdominal pain and I had some abdominal issues before we left, but I mean that does happen sometimes when I get up really early, so I wasn't super concerned at all. There was no big red flag or anything. Just like in a lot of pain, pretty weak, fatigue, normal stuff, a lot of issues with the legs, which I've been complaining about if you've been following me for quite a while at this point. And so we had went to the craft store and it was having trouble like walking and stuff, I noticed. And I was like, this is kind of like strange. I did already take my medication. I should be feeling a little bit better, but I'm starting to think I'm not really absorbing my meds again. So this is a thing that happens off and on that we will be talking to GI a little bit more about because we had to figure it out. So, and then like we were going to, like I told you all, going to go out for lunch, and so we were in the car, pulled up to the restaurant, and I had another massive nosebleed. So, and after those recently, they've been really brutal. So I'm like really weak. So we just ended up going home. So like these nosebleeds, though, they're not like my typical nosebleeds. I've had nosebleeds off and on since childhood. I really thought this was a thing for everybody. A lot of this stuff I thought were things for like humans. Like it's just like a human thing. Like all humans get nosebleeds. Apparently that's not a thing. So. But these are pretty like intense, like the blood just like drips out so stinking fast. It's not like a normal nosebleed speed, which that sounds weird, but whatever. It's not like it just like pours out and it's like so many clots and everything. And so like my nurse called earlier and she was like, all right, so what's wrong? You don't sound good. You sound really weak again. And I told her about the nosebleed. She's like, yeah, we need to look at your CBC. And I was like, we already ordered one last Friday. So I am now waiting to hear back about my CBC to see where we stand. Is this a platelet issue? Is it a hemoglobin issue? Or my biggest fear, is everything going to come back completely fine and then I don't really know why in the world I'm bleeding like this. And it is not a heat thing. These do happen in the summer. But these are, like I said, more vicious. I did notice though, my leg is more swollen today. It is 5 centimeters bigger than my right leg. I think last week it was like 2 centimeters bigger. So it is huge this week, or today. I need to start measuring it every day. One of those things I keep saying I'm going to do, and I don't do it because I've just been so tired. So it was a rough morning, and then of course I was feeling a little bit like upset and frustrated that I'm feeling so sick today because I just wanted to have, a nice normal day. And it doesn't always happen with chronic illness, and it's okay. Like, I'm fine. I am having a pretty good day considering. I'm just like annoyed, like I think most humans would be. I mean, you get annoyed with it after a while. And I was a little bit annoyed too with some of these medical people who kept calling and didn't say happy birthday. I was like, people, it's my birthday. Like, let's just pause with all this medical stuff for a little bit. I prefer, honestly, taking off with the medical stuff as much as humanly possible on my birthday. So I don't usually do any phone calls or making appointments. I don't usually go and get labs or tests done or anything. So this was the first year I had to like call and be like, I need my lab results on my birthday. So when somebody did finally say happy birthday, I was like, yeah, so excited. So... But yeah, I think like later we'll just have like cake and stuff. I think we're just having like pasta for dinner, and this afternoon I've been just painting, just doing some plain canvases, so it's just not a lot of effort, like mental energy to paint. And I've been talking to one of my really good friends about Bible study, which is always fun. She's like, "Oh, I have Bible study questions." I was like, "I love you. This is great." Like, because that's just like what I love. So I'm just painting and listening to a fiction book, which I love to do. And then later I'm gonna be hopping on Facebook and doing some Bible study stuff. And I guess that's it. Hey guys, I hope you're having a lovely day. I had a completely different plan for the second part of this video until last night / this morning happened. So I'm going to kind of just edit it, and we're going to throw this in instead. I was just going to like walk you guys through my bullet journal and stuff like that, which I'll do another time because I have, like I said, the clip. So I'll save that. Last night, I was pretty emotional yesterday with the whole birthday thing, which it was not how it usually happens. Usually I'm emotional before my birthday, and then on my birthday, like, I'm pretty good emotionally. The pain was really intense all day yesterday. The emotions were insane. I just could not stop crying last night. Completely and utterly overwhelmed, anxious, a little bit depressed, but they were like completely over the top, the emotions, and weren't making any sense. And then around, I went to bed late, and then around 2 a.m. I felt my nose dripping. I was completely sound asleep. I realized, okay, my nose is bleeding again, so I had another one of those really massive nosebleeds. Blood's coming out really, really fast, much faster than usual, lots of clots, all that good stuff. And I got blood all over my hand, my arm, blankets, you name it, you know. So I went to go wash my hands, which was my mistake. I should not have left my bed, but I really wanted to get the blood off my hands, to be honest, which was not a good decision. And so on the way back, I ended up walking into my closet repeatedly and couldn't stop, which I think has to do with the movement disorder stuff, so that was kind of triggered. And the way that my back's feeling, I think I was jerking too, but I don't remember jerking. I was extremely dizzy, and feeling like really out of it, but I was able to like think enough to be like, okay, like, first of all, I'm in trouble. Second of all, I realized I'm going to pass out, and I was not able to get down. Then I was like, oh, well, it's, 2 a.m. Nobody else is awake, and I was like, nobody's going to find me, was my next thought. But I ended up walking into the closet and banging my head somewhere between 3 and 5 times, and I hit this part, like the collarbone, pretty hard, and my shoulder on the left side. So that was my morning, and then I did end up, after walking into the closet so many times, I did end up falling, and then I passed out, and then my dad found me, and then my mom, so I was found. I was not left alone, which was very comforting at that point, because I was just, really out of it. Unfortunately, though, after, I was not able to really go back to sleep completely. I was, like, kind of just resting, but, like, awake. So, yeah. And then I called the PCP office, and they informed me that my protein is low, and so is my calcium. So I reached out to my gastro with that information to figure that out. But I'm definitely concerned about that, even though it's a completely different issue. On the bleeding note, though, nobody else is as concerned as I am, to be honest, at the moment. I am going to reach out to rheumatology. The PCP didn't really think it was a red flag or anything to be concerned with, which I was kind of really shocked, because she's usually very compassionate and like she listens and wants to like take action. I'm hoping I'm making sense because I've had a really bad headache from banging my head. But I was really surprised when the nurse said that, so I'm not positive. And then something about if I'm still dizzy, I need to see a neurologist, which makes no sense because I have POTS. And I was dizzy and passed out from blood loss. So I'm not seeing anybody for being dizzy. I'm just saying. But my nurse did come to access me, and again, I'm losing my nurse, so that doesn't really help my situation at all. She's very, very concerned, though. I'm wondering, though, if the bigger leg has anything to do with it. It's a little bit smaller today. It's only 3 centimeters bigger than my right one, so I guess that's progress for now. I am, though, monitoring stuff, and I'm thinking of reaching out also to rheumatology at this point. I mean, I was really concerned, like, about the walking into the closet and not being able to stop. That was really, really scary, to be honest. Like, I've never experienced anything like that. But, like, I couldn't physically, like, turn my body or move it. It just, like, kept moving on its own, like it does, like, with all the jerking and the dystonia stuff. So, that's definitely, it's scary. So, and like I've said, I've had nosebleeds my whole life, and nothing's ever quite been like this before, so it's definitely nerve-wracking, and I could tell that I kind of, scared my parents quite a bit from that. They didn't realize, though, until this morning that I walked into the closet repetitively. They had heard the bang, but they had thought that I just hit something and passed out. After they found me, originally they just thought it was a bang. Like one of the cats hit something or something. But then they found me and figured I just passed out. And I told them this morning that I did walk into the closet repeatedly, and I filled them in on all that. I actually look really good, I think, considering I was expecting, honestly, to have a bunch of bruises. So I think I look good. Not that that matters at this point, because I don't feel good. That's all I want, is to feel somewhat human. I feel like right now that I've been kind of run over by a bus again. So it's a lot of like the same pain that I was experiencing like Christmas Day from jerking and stuff. So I'm assuming that my body was doing other weird movements and stuff. So that's where we're at. We're just monitoring everything. Thanks for coming along on my birthday vlog. Sorry it's more medical than birthday, but that's life with chronic illness. I mean, this is my real life, I'm just sharing my story, my experience. So, just so you guys know, I really like the outro clip that I recorded yesterday, so I'm going to plug that in right here. I did also get Abby a new bandana at the store. So, at Michael's. Everybody's been sick, and now I'm coughing, so fingers crossed that I am not getting acutely sick on top of everything. Yeah, not a good thing. My sister has strep, my mom had a sinus infection, so I'm just praying to stay healthy. And Abby decided to come up so she can say hi before we sign off for the evening. Right, Goosey? She's been having fun. I've let her help me celebrate my birthday by doing her Lick Mat extra special. So she loves any excuse to do something special, basically. Alright guys, so sorry this video has literally been all over the place. I hope you somewhat enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe. So we're working on, getting more subscribers and building kind of a community here to kind of go along with the community on Facebook, Chronically Hopeful. That is really my dream for this channel. That's my birthday wish, is to be able to get more subscribers and to be able to reach more people and let people know in a situation similar to mine or with any struggle or hardship that they're not alone. So, and if you guys have any video requests, make sure to leave them in the comments, because I love, first of all, just reading all of your comments. I know it's been taking me so long to respond, but no, I do read them. I read them all. It just sometimes with the brain fog and typing, it's all a hot mess. Like, so many times people say stuff to me, I just stare at them. I went to give somebody money yesterday when I brought something. I gave her, I think, $40 extra. She was like, yeah, I don't need all this. I was like, oh. I was like, I have really bad brain fog. So it takes me a long time, but I do read them all. And I really, really seriously appreciate every view. I appreciate every like, every comment, every subscriber. So thank you all for helping to build up this channel and for just being here. Alright guys, I'll see you soon. Bye.